Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Liza. Thank you so much for joining me in my another video. Today, guys, I want us to talk about the meaning of our existence, our purpose here on Earth. You know, there are so many people thinking about it right now, like trying to find the answer. What is it that we are here for? What is the meaning of our world, like our planet, and how? What is our role here in this world? And at least on YouTube, I've seen many people being separated into different groups and like speaking about it openly, like people who tend to think that our life is more about like being a community, like since the very beginning of our civilization, people lived in like communities, and this is why our purpose is to live in a group, just to build perfect community so that we can all feel good and all feel needed and appreciated, and just being loved by other people. But there is also another group of people that are saying things like our life is about being an individual, like that our life is about realizing your or maybe discovering your individuality, and then just living it by the rule that you are this main hero. I'm also mentioning it in my videos, but I mean a little bit different thing that these people mean. So there are people who believe that our life is about like only you, so it's like your journey, it's like you have to put yourself in the first place, and all your life is about only you, like other people, they don't really matter. But I personally believe that these two things can coexist, and my opinion, my belief is that we all here I'm sorry, something with my voice. Like all people on this planet, yes, we all have a double mission here on Earth. Like if we are about, to describe what is our purpose about, I think we have like two purposes, like two missions that we are here to complete maybe. And both of these missions, they are about these two things that I've described like 2 minutes ago. So one of our mission that I want to talk about is exactly what people think about community life. It's about finding the purpose in being a part of something bigger than just you and your life. So yes, I agree with this. One of our missions here on this planet is to live a community life, is to find the way to join some community, or just to feel this oneness, with other people, to understand that we all share like similar experiences, that we are all here to like support each other. But also for me, what is the most fascinating thing about being a part of community is that we all need to give something to this community. It's not like we can only coexist together and then just everyone will be doing their own thing. No, we need to think, what is something that we maybe are good at, what is it that we can master and then share it with other people. And I believe only when every person in the community, or every small member of the community, is giving something to this community, then it has the right to exist. Because one person knows how to do this, and the other person is good at doing this thing, and another person is very good at doing another thing, and everyone sharing their gifts, their talents, their masteries with other people. And this is what makes us to be a community, what allows us to build a community. It's like, again, since the very beginning of our ages, people were sharing something with one another. There were people who were like farmers, there were people who were building like, I don't know, shrines and palaces. There were people who were leaders, like rulers, kings, emperors. There were people who were people who took care about spirituality, so like priests and priestesses. So yeah, everyone needs to first realize what is it something that you are good at, what you feel like is um, your path in this life, like what is it that you really like to do, but in the same time you can do it as like a work, you can share it with other people, maybe even get like rewarded for this, and then share it with other people. Because if you have gifts, if you have like talents, but you're keeping it for yourself, just like using it for your own like entertainment, and to entertain yourself, and not sharing it with other people, I believe it's not impacting our community in a good way. One really wise YouTuber that I am subscribing said that if you feel that there is something that you are drawn to, like that something that you really want to do, and you feel like this is your passion, you feel that this is your calling, like to do this thing, it means that there is at least one person in this world who needs to hear your voice, who needs to see your art, who needs to listen to your song, whatever it is, whatever is it something that you are drawn to do, like maybe like teaching others, then there is at least one person who needs to receive these teachings from you. So it's not like you feel great passion and great calling for doing something, and then it's just for nothing, like it's just for you. No, it's not for you. It's for you to be happy, but it's also for you to share it with other people. When I was young, I was really strong believer, but not believer like I am believer still right now, but I was like a very strong Catholic, and I used to read Bible really often in my past, and I really like this one story that Jesus shared with other people. It was about like one rich man who went like for some trip, and then he had three servants, and he gave, before leaving, he gave to each of these servants like some money or something like this. But to one person he gave like 10 monets, and to other person like 5 monets, and to third person he only gave like 1 monet. But he was expecting that when he will come back, they will double this money that he gave them. But the first servant, okay, went and invested this money in something, and then when his master came back, he already had like double amount of this money. The same did this second servant, but when it comes to a third person, this person decided to, not taking a risk, not trying to invest because he was too afraid of his master. So he just went and put this one coin like somewhere, I don't know, like under the earth, and he was just like keeping this one coin to the moment when his master will come. But when this master came, he was really angry because this coin that the third servant received was not to keep it for himself, but it was to go and share it with others and to invest and to double it. So I think this is what perfectly described our life as a community. You don't have your talents and hobbies just to keep for yourself. You have it to go to share it with other and to double it. Like when people see you doing what you like, your hobbies and passions, and sharing it with other, you become an example for other people. So you are doubling this energy of sharing something with the community. When people will see you doing this, they will go and think about doing it with their life. Like, oh, if this person is not afraid to share his passion and hobbies with others, to share his voice or his art with other people, why should I be afraid? Then I will also go and share my voice with other people. Then I will also go and bring something into community, maybe something that I'm good at. So by doing this, you are giving an example, and you are doubling these energies of this energy of bringing something into community. Okay, so we are all here to experience being part of community, and many people tend to think that being in a community, it's only about your physical reality. So like being a part of a real group, people in your environment, like having a social circle, being a part of some community in your town or something like this. But in my opinion, since we are all one, I believe in this concept of oneness. Being a part of community can be you and like you with other people who you don't really have physical contact with. This can be people like with similar minds, with similar beliefs, like on YouTube, on social medias. You don't even have to know these people personally. But when you are listening to what they're sharing, when you are watching what they're doing, and you think like, oh my God, this person is so similar to me, I really resonate with this person. This what makes you to be a community, you know, with this person. So you can build your community without even knowing personally these people, just feeling that you are a part of a group who have similar mind. You know, when you see person on YouTube doing something and you really resonate with what this person is doing or saying or teaching or sharing, you know that you are already part of something, because you are very similar to this person. Means this person probably shares similar experiences as you. This person has a similar point of view on many things, similar perspective, so you can feel as part of community. Okay, and now we're moving to your second mission on this planet, and this mission is about your individuality. So again, please remember that these two things, they don't have to exist separately. They can coexist. Like when you realize, when you think about that, when you think about the fact that you have this double mission, like you are here to experience a community, to help build a community, to bring something into community, but in the same time, this life is about you and your inner journey. It's about you and your hero's journey. Okay, yes, the another of your missions here on earth is to find your own way of being, find yourself. This is what I'm talking this is what I talk about in my videos often, is like finding this connection with your higher self and finding your core frequency, understanding your core frequency, who you really are, what is your essence, who you've been as a child, who you are right now, who you can become in future. So yes, a big part of our life is about realizing who you really are. Again, what are your gifts? Means like your passions or hobbies or anything that you're good at that you can share with other people, but also being proud of being good at this. Like, for example, you like to create piece of music. Maybe you like to create music, and then by doing it, you're not only like sharing it with others, but you are also, by doing it, you can realize that, oh yeah, I'm really good at this, and you can be proud of being good at this. So yeah, this individualistic part of our life is about finding the truth about who we are, but also find a confidence within yourself, again, to go and share what you're good at with other people, not being afraid to share it. Guys, just look at social media right now, like on YouTube. I'm not using TikTok, so I don't know what's going on TikTok, but I believe it will be the same. Just look at all these people on YouTube going and sharing what they have to share, showing something, teaching others, sharing their experiences. Like there's so many people who are breaking these limitations of being, well, not important. Like, who am I to go and share something on YouTube? Like, my voice is not important. This is the biggest lie that you've been learned, the biggest thing that you've been lied about in this life, that you've been forced to believe, is that you are not important. You're like background character, okay? You are just like some person living there and doing this thing. Your voice is not important, your hobbies is not important, like you're not good at anything. Forget about all this stuff, because this is not true. This is the lie that we are starting to wake up from, like many people start to wake up from. And I really like the fact that big awakening is happening right now on our planet. So please, guys, think about, like, what is it something that you are really good at? What are your dreams? What are your passions, hobbies? What is it that you feel called to do in this life? And then think about how you can share it with the world, how you can show your individualistic approach to something. Because trust me, every person does think in their own way. This is why we are individualistic. We all have our unique way of being, of thinking, but in the same time, by maybe by shining a light or bringing a light to our individualistic nature, we are bringing something to the community. Again, by giving an example. So this is what is going on the planet right now. Like, we are in Aquarius era, and as you know, Aquarius energy is a very independent and individualistic energy, but in the same time, Aquarian energy is strongly connected to community. So this is what's going on right now. It's like people start to realize that by being authentic, by being themselves, by again shining light on their individualistic nature, they are actually bringing something important to the community. They are impacting community. Okay. They are impacting other people. So it's really beautiful thing that is going on right now on the planet. I feel called to do another video about it, like what this Aquarian energy and Aquarian era means for us, like people here on planet. But I will do it later. But now we are talking about this individualistic approach. So you are here to find your own unique way, to understand that you have a right to be free, you have a right to be independent. You don't need, when people think about living in a community or living a community life, many people have this misconception about, being how we call it, like we have being independent, and the opposite is being like, being attached to someone or something like this, being dependent on someone or other things. But this is not true. You can exist in the community, but at the same time be independent, okay? Just imagine if everyone in this community is independent in their own way, but at the same time they all want to build this community and to share something with it. Then this community is really strong. Then this community has a really big chance to become a very beautiful place to be in, okay? Or being a part of. So yes, your hero's journey is about you realizing what are you here for, what are your dreams, how you can chase them, chase these dreams, how you can make them come true. What are your passions, hobbies, what are you good at, what kind of mastery you have in specific aspect of your life that you can share with other people, but also being authentic while doing it. Not being afraid to show the world who you are, not being afraid to share your voice, not being afraid to share your art, even though I know we all have this fear of not being accepted, of not being appreciated, people not agreeing with us, people not liking what we are doing. This is normal thing, guys. Just think about how many people are here on this planet, 8 milliards. So how do you think it's possible for everyone to like what you're doing? It's not possible. There will be always people who will not like what you're doing, who will not like your way of being and doing things, who will not resonate with your energy, and this is a normal thing. But in the same time, you will definitely find people who will resonate with your energy, with what you're doing, who will share the same message, the same calling, and with these people you'll be able to build community. So please stop being afraid of putting yourself out there, on YouTube, on social media. Just go and do it, because this is a part of your soul mission. It's to become a confident person, independent, bold person who's not afraid to show his authenticity to this world. Because trust me, again, when you will show your authenticity, you will give example to other people. They will see you being authentic, and they will think in their mind like, so if this person is being authentic, this person is not afraid to show himself to the world and share his voice and his passion and hobbies and experiences, why should I be afraid? Maybe I also need to go and show my authenticity. Like, I have enough of being in shadows. I have enough of being a gray mouse, this is how we say. I have enough of living in a cage. I want to go and show myself to this world and bring something to this world. So yeah, guys, again, to sum up, we have, I believe, okay, this is my opinion, you don't have to agree with this, you don't have to resonate with what I'm saying. I believe we all, like every person, has double mission here on this planet. First, it's building a community, being a part of community, experiencing community life, when you know, everyone sharing, when everyone shares something with each other, everyone feels appreciated, needed, connected, you know, and to bring something to this community. And then we also have this other mission about which is about your inner journey, your hero's journey, like about you putting yourself in the first place, not being afraid to, you know, show other people who you are, not being afraid to share what you have to share with other people, and just doing what you like to do, okay? And by doing this, you will also impact this first mission, so sharing something with this community and with our world. And trust me, people, when you are aware that you have double mission, you will not have any, you will stop having like different misconceptions and misunderstanding, because you know, oftentimes there are thoughts that are coming to our mind and they are misleading us. Like we think about this one thing, like, oh my god, I have enough of living in a cage, I want to go and show myself to this world. So probably our world is about being individualistic, so I need to forget about other people, I need to stop thinking about other people, they are not important, it's just about me and myself. No, this is misconception. You are here to show yourself to the world, be an authentic version of yourself, but in the same time, not by putting other people on background like they are not important. No, you're here to be yourself, but in the same time to impact our world in a good way, to bring something into community. Okay, to community. So yeah, when you will have this clarity about your double mission here, it will be easier for you to just do things, because you will know what are you doing these things for, okay, what they serve, like what purpose they serve. So guys, please, I want you to think about it. Maybe you will agree with this, maybe not, it's up to you, of course. And thank you so much for being here, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.